Welcome back to the Starcraft 2 Let's Play. We'll be in our second mission here, seizing the Zelnaga artifact.
Yeah, so in case you missed it last time, we saw Jim Raynor begin a rebellion against Arcturus on the planet of Marsara, and he met up with his friend Tychus, so what's our mission this time?
Strike another blow against the Dominion, and generate funds from selling it to Finlay's mysterious contacts.
Alright, let's get this started. And to seize the Zelnaga artifact.
This old outpost don't look like anything special.
Not enough artifact grabbing in games these days.
We've been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Man, artifact, thievery, and mystery.
See? You gotta have
Should be a Tomb Raider game.
faith, Jimmy.
All right, time to give the Dominion a
I don't think
wake-up
Jim
call.
Raynor could wear those
Smash
shorts.
that base and haul that baby out of there.
Not in the suit, anyway.
Well, maybe Tychus Finlay would be the heroine. Alright. Alright, now we're introduced to the economy portion of our real-time strategy.
Right, so just in case you were worried that this is a Dawn of War 2 style game where you have resource points and that's about it. Nope, we have full-on base building, resource gathering, unit production, everything.
So, this is our command centers where our resources will go. This is a new unit, an SCV, our worker, that'll gather minerals and what have you. As well as our second resource, Vespine gas. You can see our resources in the top right.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to think of this more in terms of like Warcraft stuff, command centers function as town centers in this game, and basically have gold and lumber, respectively.
Yeah, I think they even refer to these command centers as town halls.
Yeah, I've heard people do that when trying to discuss across different races, but not very many people do that anymore.
I think there's like some tooltips actually that actually refer to them as town halls in the game.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, see that
I don't
did
know.
not know.
I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm pretty sure somewhere there is. You gotta trust me.
Okay, I trust you. You sound trustworthy.
Alright, and one thing... So, we've got our supply depots here. There's basically what gives you supply. Each unit takes up some amount of supply, and you can't build over that limit. So you have to keep building these supply depots.
Now, there is a hard cap of 200 maximum possible supply. I don't know how likely we are to run into that in the campaign anytime soon. But
We will, but not anytime soon, yeah.
fair enough. So, we have our barracks over in the upper right side of our base, which is currently training Marines. Or probably medics now. Yeah, definitely medics now. The barracks is the infantry production structure that you will be seeing for literally the rest of the game.
Right. It's basically the starting point for all the rest of the Terran tech, so we will definitely be seeing more of those. And since that's all we can really build right now, we'll be making a lot of those.
Yes, because we need many units to shoot stuff.
One thing I didn't mention is these mineral pellets. They're one of the reasons that it's good to actually be active and to build things, and to actually use your units, is because you can move out on the map, get these, and they basically jumpstart your economy.
Yeah, just free minerals, your units walk over them, and all of a sudden you get those resources.
So I don't think I actually talked about the medic that we have. This is our new unit. Doesn't have any attack, but it has this very helpful heal, which basically keeps all our Marines in top shape. They're all at full health.
Medics are absurdly useful. Since Marines are so squishy and they only have 45 health, as medics are healing them, that functionally just makes them much tankier units.
Yep, that weakness of Marines being very low health, well, medics fix that.
They're very effective at fixing that.
Facts.
Those folks need our help, Tychus. There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
Also should probably mention, if you looked at the barracks, or if you notice the barracks that are around the bases, you'll see a little sort of mini structure attached to the right side of them. Terran, as one of the 3 races in Starcraft, is somewhat unique in that they have building add-ons, which allow research specific to the types of units that can come out of those buildings in multiplayer, and or allow the production of more advanced units from them. So, for example, right now, if we have a barracks with no tech labs on it, the only thing that the barracks can construct are Marines. But by adding on tech labs, now the barracks can create medics.
So that means that these barracks here with no add-ons are just making Marines. That's all they can make, whereas these are basically dedicated to making medics. Because we want a force of both Marines and medics.
We should also say that those same mini structures work on all Terran production buildings, and Terran buildings can actually lift off and fly, so you could be trading mini structures between different production structures, should you want to.
Yeah, at the moment, all we can do is make barracks, so let's switch some add-ons on some barracks, because we can. It doesn't actually do anything, but, you know, as long as the option is there.
What's an LP if not showing everything off?
Yeah.
Now, while it's a little pedantic and silly right now, it can actually be quite helpful later on as we have multiple types of unit production structures, so that you can change your production to suit whatever you currently need to build.
The doctor is in.
We also saw Hellions earlier this mission.
Yep, and right here, and they just died. Hellions, not that great in a straight-on fight. They're very fast and mobile.
They're functionally go-karts with flamethrowers on top. And the flamethrowers travel in a long straight line, so they're fantastic at flanking and doing hit-and-run attacks, and absolutely abysmal at head-on fight. Oh hey, and there's some of that stutter stepping that you mentioned you might be doing in the first video.
Additional supply depots required.
Oh, and we have a siege tank over there. A slow-attacking, long-ranged unit that does splash damage, which is very threatening to our Marines.
Yes, they are squishy Marines, and the splash damage will exceed what one medic can do on their own, so with every shot it requires multiple medics.
So what we're going to do is to try to take that tank out as quick as possible. We're going to have some sacrificial Marines in the front to take those shots, and try to kill that as soon as possible. And we only took 3 shots, not too bad, and this base is dead.
Very nice. Take that, Terran Dominion. Like our artifact now, please.
Outstanding.
You can also see that big squarish QB-looking building. It's a factory that makes all of the mechanized armor units that Terran uses. So, like the siege tanks and the Hellions came out of that building.
Controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides.
Great, we destroyed the base. Time to see our loot.
Beautiful. Now let's reel that sucker in and
I hope it's good
get
loot.
outta here.
Unfortunately, it looks like we didn't get our final achievement. Didn't get it in less than 10 minutes. Got 10 minutes, 48. Oh well. Too sad.
You're a disappointment to the Something Awful community.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Wow.
And now, we get the fun part of the game.
So, during missions you click on things, and then the things that you click on, you tell them to do stuff. Between missions, you just click on things, and stuff happens.
It's been
Much
4
better.
years and there's still
More efficient.
burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on a black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
Ooh, this is a sweet poster. I like this.
Have to say,
Did you just click on freedom?
you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Minsk, I'd be running scared for me too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah.
I want a poster kind of like that with me.
Yeah, I think it's a cool poster.
Just put my face on top of Jim Raynor's face.
So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Minsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences. What was it like, Jimmy? Fighting them Zerg?
All the scrapes we were in back in the day, all the narrow escapes, none of it compares to how terrible they are, Tychus. You don't know what real fear is till you got 1,000 of these sons of bitches barreling down on you.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mengsk spoke on this subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
So, I feel like I should mention that before the Terran Dominion became a thing,
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first.
Arcturus Minx was a revolutionary who overthrew the previous government. And you can see the smear campaign that is going on over the news networks in this game against Jim Raynor. Well, this was the same tactic that the Terran Confederacy, the previous government, did against Minsk off-screen in the first game.
Jim Raynor actually partnered up with Mengsk for a little bit and helped him fight the Confederacy for a while.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, if you look at the cast of characters that's introduced over the course of Wings of Liberty, the majority of them actually already existed before the game came out. Tychus is a new character, but other than that, aside from a couple characters that we have yet to meet that we'll team up with, they were all established on or off screen.
Oh, man. Didn't the magistrate here know he was hiring an arch criminal as his marshal?
He was counting on it. Guess my tough guy reputation kept things nice and quiet around here. All the time I wore that badge, I never had to shoot anybody.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Oh, Tychus.
Tychus is good comedy relief. You know, before we click on the mission thing, we should probably mention something.
What's that?
Before we get out of the intermission hub, in the upper right-hand corner, we have money.
Oh, we do.
Yes, we can't use it yet, but we have it.
Yes, we have money.
We had mentioned in the first episode that there would be audience participation later. One of the things that you guys will get to figure out is how we spend our money. We just can't do that until this introductory tutorial mission chain completes.
Yep. at the end of the next episode is when we'll finally have an opportunity to spend the sweet, sweet credits.
But for now, just keep your eye on the upper right-hand corner and see how big our bank account gets before you goons spend all of our hard-earned cash.
Alright, now let's get into the mission. See what we're getting ourselves into.
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Marsara. Transportation is on the way. Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
Alright, so it's just a holdout mission, so it's definitely a callback to the third mission of the original Starcraft, where you basically had to hold out for half an hour against Zerg forces.
Yep, hold out for half an hour against Zerg forces and wait for Arcturus Minsk and his terrorist buddies to come pick you up off the planet.
Yep, oh how times have changed.